Hi there. In today's Spanish lesson we will study some conjunctive words, some Spanish conjunctive words. However, we won't classify them in any of the groups there are for the many conjunctive words. There are many groups of conjunctive words, but we will actually take some from all the different groups. We'll actually study the ones that are more frequently used in the language. So we just call them with a general name of Spanish conjunctive words, okay? So we just take briefly a small group of the most used ones. So let's begin. We have the first one we'll learn is the one you already know, and, letter Y, or Y. Then we have O for or, entonces for then, que for that. For example, he said that he will not come. That is que. However, take a look at this. In this case, the has no tilde in the I. You have another que that has a tilde here, right? On the letter I. This que means what, right? So these are different words with different meanings. This means what, this means that. Not that, because that, when you specify an object, that would be eso or aquello, right? Another is sino, would be rather than or but. Sin embargo, two words. This means however or nevertheless. Porque means because. And check out, because porque is one word altogether. This means because. If you write it like this, por que, as two separate words and with a tilde on the letter I, this means why. This would be why. And this here, porque, is because. Como means since. Since this, then that. Okay? However, take a look at this. This como hasn't got a tilde on the O. However, if you write como with a tilde here on the O, this means how. Okay? How. But como without a tilde means since. Aunque means although. Aunque, two syllables. And we have ni for neither or nor, right? So if we have a list of say two words that we want to say, for example, neither this nor that, we would say ni esto ni aquello, right? Because ni means neither, and it also means nor. One more thing I want to show you here with and, y. You can say this and that, right? Esto y aquello. However, if that begins with letter I or HI, since H is mute in Spanish, in order to avoid the sound of E together, E, then use the conjunctive word and E changes to E. For example, let's see. A fig to eat, the fruit in Spanish is called higo, right? let's say higos. If we want to say and figs, higos would sound awful. So here we change, instead of saying I, we would say e. E higos. Okay? Same thing with o for or. If the word that follows the o for or begins with an o also, or ho because the h is mute, the same thing happens. For example, osos is a plural for bear. These are bears. Osos, the animal, the big bear. If we want to say or bears, right? Let's say we are connecting two words. Say giraffes or bears. We won't say o osos, right? O osos. It sounds awful. So we would say u osos. Okay? U osos. So the conjunctive word I can change to e, and the conjunctive word o can change to u. Okay? So let's say them again, let's read them again. I, o, entonces, que, sino, sin embargo, porque, como, aunque, ni. Okay? So in our next lesson we will see some sentences using each one of these connecting words, conjunctive words, okay? So I see you next time.